Just wanted to go through my little 2025 planner for the Southern Hemisphere that I've created. I chose the snake because we're having a Chinese astrology wood snake year, so I love snakes. I got a henna tattoo as the face is coming off, but it's so much fun. I think I really want a snake tattoo. Right. So we've got the calendar, got the moon, just the new and the full moon phases for New Zealand. You've got the wheel of the year, the dates that they are on. Then I've just written this little Grace of the Universe morning prayer that I sort of got inspired by Rebecca Campbell to write it. So it's similar to her one, but changed, if that makes sense. Then you've got important monthly numbers. For me, I'm lucky because I had this in my folder, so I just write all the names of all the birthdays of everybody. Then I print it out and then I just put them in, stick them in, which is quite handy for me. If you want that, I can send you the pictures, the file with these on, if you want to do that. Then I've written a little bit about the number 9 year that we're going into and the Hermit card in the tarot that correlates with the number 9, and a little bit about the Chinese astrology. And then I've just put this beautiful quote down there because, just to remind you that people won't be like you. If you're doing this work, it's a sacred journey. And then I've put the zodiac planets, houses, and the tarot, and just where the sun signs start. And then I've put like the house and the planet and the card that correlate with each of those, because if you learn one thing, you can normally see the patterns through everything else. So if you get that structure of seeing things as one, the same, then it's easier to learn a whole lot of different modalities. So that's just a little bit about the astrology, and then the events that are happening, the Mercury retrograde, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the conjunctions and the transits. So it's a nice little look into the astrology for next year. And then I've got birthday reflections so that you can turn to this page when it's your birthday and either pull cards or just journal about these questions. Then you've got a New Year card spread that you can pull cards for next year, and you can write down your year, my year. Oh look, Kiki, she loves being in front of the camera, this one. Hi Kiki cat. So next year I'm moving into a number 5 year, and you get this by doing a birthday, month, and 2025. I've put in here your power word or words for 2025. I've been doing this for a long time and it's amazing. Last year my word was freedom, I think, and simplicity. I picked 2. And I am feeling a lot free this year, which is good. And then you can write about your tarot cards. So mine for next year will be the Hierophant, which I'm quite looking forward to hanging out with the Hierophant and tapping into the archetype of the card. This year I had the Emperor, and I'm going to be quite sad to leave that energy because I quite liked hanging out with him. There's a couple of boxes there for you to, Kiki, to fill in what you want to happen in 2025 and how will you make it happen. And then you've got the January calendar. You can do cards for January. You can write down important dates. Then I wrote a little blessing for you in 2025, and every week's got a different little quote. So you've also got a little prompt there to just share what you're grateful for, and a card to reflect on. Well, thanks, Kiki. It's raining outside, isn't it, darling? Yes. Can you see her? She can't really see her, eh? Little darling. You're a good girl. There she is. Beautiful girl. Fluffy bum. Right. So you've got that, and then so that's for every. I've done a. She's so cool. You love the camera, don't you? Come on, move your bum. Thank you. If you get little parcels with little dirt feet marks, it's because Kiki's been helping me. Don't worry, this is my one. So you get each week you get a place to draw and write. So one of my ladies, she draws a card. She draws 2 cards actually every week, and she's been enjoying that so much that next year she's going to create her own deck. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got like full moon in Cancer. So I've just got a little prompt there of what the full moon in Cancer. Oh, here comes the other one. Hi, Abby. What it's good for. Maybe next year I might expand the moon rituals. But you'll see that I have done that with the seasonal celebration. So you'll get to just read about what it's about, some rituals you might want to do to honor this time, a little blessing, and then some questions that you can either journal or pull cards for. Oh, look, here comes Poppy. Seeing like, you know, we've got the new moon in Aquarius here and Lammas. And I'll put all the ritual information before it happens so that you remember. So then you got your month. So that carries on for the rest of the year like that. And then, so there's, and then at the end, I've just got a little section for notes there. And that's it. So it's a nice bound, beautiful, beautiful paper. You've got lots of information, lots of space to write in. You can colour it in. I don't really like too brighter things, and I find that my diaries that I have had in the past haven't given me enough space to draw in. So that's why I created this one. And plus my friend Justine, she made me one, and I loved it so much that I had to create my own. So I did. And you know, you always make things so that they work good for you. And I like this because I can just put it like that, it sits on my desk, and I haven't used my journal for my cards or my gratitude because I post it on my Facebook group, Where We're Connection. But I'm going to try and write down it in my book, where I do have a journal for my cards as well, but I'm going to try and do it in there. And then next year I can come in and I can say, wow, look at all those beautiful things I'm grateful for. I've given Saturday and Sunday off so that you can have a break, because not everyone's like me and does it every day. I find it quite easy to do things every day, rituals. So yeah, so that's my little planner. Hope you like my video, and if you want one, I've sold all the ones that I've just been that I have had printed, but I'm just getting another quote for another 10. So hopefully I will have them in stock soon. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful way to get organized for the year. See you.